My lords and lady gentlemen, people of the internet of the universe, born to be kings, we are the princes of the universe. I've got a game here today. It's a UU match against the wizard, and let me tell you, he is not only a wizard of magic, but he is a wizard of hacks. Yeah, so this is an interesting game, I guess, if you want to be seeing how much hacks I get against me. And I thought, you know, Elo posted a match yesterday where he got hacks the crap out of his face. So I thought I might, you know, do the same thing and show you guys how hacks is a very nasty thing. So in comes the Ambipom. The obvious thing to do is fake out the Mew first turn, which is what I'm going to go for. But then I'm going to try and fling it the light ball. Hopefully do some decent damage with fling, not sure how it's going to go, but I think I end up getting a crit, so you would think, you know, I'm getting a bit of, you know, luck here at the start of the game, but oh, it'll turn its face around, it'll turn itself around in general, but anyway, he's going to take the opportunity to set up the Stealth Rock after I've flung the thing on him, and you know, that's going to be the only move that he's going to be able to get off, because double hit's going to take him out after a combination of fake out, crit fling, and double hit. Mew is down, so I've actually managed to do a relatively decent job of taking that thing out, but I got my paralyzed Ambipom as a result, so not the best of things to be paralyzed, but I guess it still has the fake out priority, which can be useful later as long as I don't get paralyzed. So I'm going to go into Rotom Heat form, obviously to take either the Volt Switch or the Thunderbolt, whichever one the Jolteon wanted to go for. Unfortunately, going to take a hefty load from Stealth Rock, which ain't too happy, you know, taking Stealth Rock damage isn't in my persona prerogative thing. But I'm going to make the prediction here, and I know that he's not going to stay in and go for a Thunderbolt. He's most likely choiced or something along those lines, so I go for the T-Bolt on the switch to Suicune, which works out beautifully because Suicune comes in and takes just over half from that T-Bolt, so it looks like a two-hitter KO. I'm not sure if it will be. Min-max will come into play here and there, but you know, it's going to be a safe thing to go for a second one, so I'm going to go for a second one. He sees that he does not want to stay in, and he probably is not going to be able to win out in this situation, so goes into Snorlax, and Snorlax, oh Snorlax, you are such a terrible beast to me in this game, you really are. So he's going to Body Slam. After I paralyze him, I kind of paralyze him just for the sake of trying to get Power Haxes, but you know, he gets the Body Slam Power Hacks first turn, which, you know, that's okay. I mean, Body Slam's a 30% chance, it's going to happen here and there, you know, here and about. So I'm thinking, you know, he may get paralyzed here, and if I go into Ephraim and be able to scare him out with a close combat, then he's just going to switch and get, you know, I'm going to get the advantage, but no, he gets the paralysis on me, and would you know it, this is not my Guts Heracross, this is my sub Focus Punch 1 with Swarm, so that paralysis just really fucking cripples me, and really frustrating, really freaking frustrating. So I'm going to set my sub up, which is nice because of course he was fearing the close combat, goes out to Suicune to take it. Obviously now I think I'm in Swarm range, so I'm going to go for the Mega Horn, and Swarm boosted Mega Horn is actually going to take Suicune down to where it's almost going to die, but he's actually packing the Roar, so he's going to be able to get rid of me. Going to Azumarill, and at this point I make a really kind of retarded play. I think that I go for the Waterfall over the Aqua Jet, and I think Aqua Jet would have probably taken him out, but I'm going to pay the price because, you know what, 30% chances, more like 100 fucking percent chances, because he got the Body Slam Power Hacks twice, having used Body Slam twice, and he goes for Scald and gets a Scald burn on the first try. So fuck my actual life, 3 of my guys have been crippled because of 30% paralysis and burn chance, which just frustrates my brain into a mushy mush of peas and stuff. So not good at all. So in comes the Jolteon. I obviously don't want to take any hit from it with Azumarill, and Azumarill is such a necessary thing for me on my team, and now it's fucking crippled because of Suicune. Blah. Oh Jesus God Christ. I'm not mad or anything. This is obviously, I'm not that mad about hacks, but I'm just using this as a kind of you know, an entertainment strategy. Of course, if I say I'm using it as an entertainment strategy, then it's not going to be entertaining, is it, you moron? Anyway, I'm obviously going to just do a bit of a hit and run combo. Brought Ambipom in, did over half with fake out, so I know that I'm safe to bring Ambipom in later and hit him again with another hit. But here he's really bluffed the choice item him well, and I'm thinking he's probably expert belt, but I did not expect him to pull Shadow Ball out of the bag there. Really didn't. So unfortunately for me, Celebi's going to bite the bullet, take a Thunderbolt and Shadow Ball after it, and die from its own Life Orb recall. So now Celebi's done, because he did a relatively good job of bluffing the choice item with Jolteon, and not good for me, not looking good at all. So I'm going to Ambipom as he goes to Tangrowth. Just get a bit of fake out damage to start with, see how much it does, kind of scout him. Most likely he's going to have lefties, and most likely be the defensive variant, because who else runs an offensive variant apart from if you're running a Sun Team one. But I'm going to switch out to Azumarill, hoping to do something, because really Azumarill can't do anything at the moment. It just makes me want to cry, because Azumarill was such a core key player in this game, and now he's burned like the when you put sausages in the pan and you go to the freezer and you try and get the bread out, right? And then you forget that the sausages are in the pan. You're like fiddling around with the bread in the toaster, and then like you go back to the sausages and the sausages are burnt. And then you forget about the bread and you go to the bread and the bread's burnt. And then you're like, oh well, fuck, this isn't good. So there you go. That's my anecdote for the day. That's burning stuff. In a nutshell. Anyway, in comes Heracross, Swarm boosted Megahorn. Oh my god, are you kidding me, RNG? Look at that. That's like 7/26ths of a smidgen. 7/26ths of a smidgen he lives with. Fortunately for me, he doesn't have an offensive move well, he has Giga Drain, but he went for Leech Seed as opposed to Giga Drain first time. I'm not quite sure why. I probably didn't think Giga Drain would take me out from the health I was at. But, oh god, I cannot believe a Swarm boosted Megahorn didn't kill Tangrowth. Are you kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me? So, in comes Suicune, and at this point I'm thinking I can actually pull this back. All he really has left is Snorlax, and I believe I think a Zoroark. So barring the Zoroark having Grass Knot, which it most likely will, I can do a pretty decent attempt at coming back here with Suicune. I can do a relatively decent one. So I'm going to go out to Ambipom, hopefully to take the Grass Knot and hit him with a Fake Out, but unfortunately for me he's just going to go straight for the Dark Pulse, which is good in some ways because it means that Suicune can live a hit and start Calm Minding up, but it's also really bad because I lose Ambipom and I can't fake him out anymore, which would have been very useful if I'd had Ambipom. But of course I couldn't get Ambipom in safely without leaving Suicune to die, so not really any other option I had there. So I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind here as he goes for the Dark Pulse, and I'm thinking I can set up a couple of these and still be able to do some relatively decent damage to his team. The Snorlax is paralyzed, obviously, and as long as that thing comes in and gets a couple of paralysis haxes on it, then I should be good to go. I'm thinking as long as I get a couple of Calm Minds up, hit him with a Hydro Pump, see how much it does, gauge that from there, and hopefully get a bit lucky with the Sleep Talk and hopefully him not getting moved. So go for the Hydro Pump, looking to do just under half, but he's going to go for the Body Slam, and he's not going to paralyze me, but no, he's going to get a crit. So I guess that my luck is going to be sealed here, because he crits me when I actually had a relatively decent chance of doing something in this game. He's just going to rest here. I don't know why he rested. He could just kill me with a Body Slam, but no, he goes for the rest. Oh, and then Hydro Pump misses as well, because I'm Zed, and when I use Hydro Pump it's approximately 12 accuracy, so a high five. Oh yeah, I miss again there. I have a couple of chances here to do some damage to him. It's a 3-hit KO at this point, and I missed twice, so fantastic. That's just, yeah, round of applause, Suicune. But yeah, this is, I guess, I could have done something, I could have been able to pull this back, but unfortunately, crit's gonna hit me in the freaking misses of Hydro Pump, the burn on Azumarill, I could have had superpower on this Snorlax and not the burn for Azumarill. But there you go, guys, that is hacks, and that's the game. So I guess all you can do is laugh, which you might as well do, because it's quite funny. Not funny at the time, I guess, but funny afterwards, because you're like, oh lol, look at Suicune missing all over the place like a moron. What a silly Suicune. But yeah, that's probably all I'm going to say for you today. as always, being a bit late uploading this. At the current time is 11:59, so by the time this goes up in the UK, it will be Friday, and I will have failed in my duty to upload on Thursday. But for those in America and Canada and all those places which live in the past, like Doctor Who time travel in the past, it'll still be Thursday for you, so I'll be keeping my schedule for you guys, obviously. But you know, there you go. So yeah, leave me a like if you enjoyed, leave me a comment if you want to say anything interesting to me. Go to my Twitter, my book. My Facebook page is actually very useful because this video will be up half an hour early for people on Facebook, because I'm so kind to the Facebook people because they get it half an hour early. So if you want to get it half an hour early, go to Facebook and then you can see when I do that. Anyway, that's going to be it, so I'll see you guys next time on Zed Narrates a Battle. Goodbye.